Hi everyone, today I'd like to keep the market review light and dive back into the topic I'm really excited about: electricity and the economy. Yesterday, the Nikkei closed at 38089 yen, which was a solid level. The volatility index dropped to around 22, pretty low, and it feels like market sentiment is improving. Also, EPS momentum is picking up. The Nikkei's EPS is now about 2443 yen, so the concern over weak EPS is fading. Now, the Nikkei is trading at 38346 yen, so that's a 256-point gap up. One thing to watch today is the 10 a.m. London session, where BOC and China, Besant and China are expected to meet again Trump tariffs. And yesterday's outcome seems positive, but the markets may be watching closely. And so today, I want to continue exploring the link between money supply and electricity consumption, especially using US data. Why the US? Because many Japanese stocks are heavily influenced by US production and demand. I pulled monthly data from 1917 to FED and February and 2025. What I focused is from 1917, electricity usage kept rising, but from 2000 to 2020 and post before COVID, it was a flat and like a sideways market. During that time, power capacity grew faster than the demand, creating a surplus like a half-empty bottle. To fill the gap, we used massive monetary supply. Money supply surged, pushing demand artificially. Think of it filling an empty 500 milliliter PET bottle electricity capacity with M2 liquidity. EVs played a role here, but starting around 2022, AI showed up, and with it, electricity demand exploded, the bottle starting overflowing, combined that with COVID-era money supply, and we got inflation. Now, we are entering a new phase. To avoid inflation, we cannot just pump money. We need more electricity capacity. So governments are investing in power infrastructure subsidies to keep costs stable. This shift means electricity become like a new risk-free rate. Let me explain. Take a Coke can, 350 milliliter sells for 150 yen. The power cost to make it is just around 3 yen or 2%. That's your electricity cost ratio. If power costs rise, business rise price or stopping growing, so the government steps in and subsidizing electricity and keeping the economy running. That's why I think electricity cost management is becoming a form of a monetary policy. Call it electricity-led financial governance. It's a real shift. Looking ahead, we might even imagine a power bank system where governments allocate electricity like money today. As for prices, today's electricity rate is about 11 yen per kilowatt hour, but with AI demand, I think it could rise to 40 yen unless something like fusion energy changes the game. Until then, we will likely see continued government support, like with mortgage interest rate support in the past, mortgage interest rate support in the past. So yes, electricity is the blood of AI economy, and we need to track it like we used to track interest rate and money supply. Let's keep update our model accordingly. Alright, that's it for today. If you enjoy this episode, think of it like buying a long put option on my content. Talk to you tomorrow.